And hello and welcome, pool fans from all over the world. This is day 5 of the Poisoned by Predators Saigon Women's 9-Ball Open. 64 players, 17 countries, $75,000 prize fund, $22,500 to the winner. We are down to the single elimination, best of 3 sets, winner breaks. What a match we have. If you guys enjoyed that clip we just had, to start the match, you saw present and past champions, and these two are very present champions. Rubalin AMIT from the Philippines, multiple world champion. Jasmine Ocean from Austria, multiple world champion. The winner will move into the semifinals looking for that trophy and $22,500. This is George THA. I bring you the live action from Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, and Tim de Reuter will be right with us. Hello, Tim. Well, I guess Tim will be joining us very, very soon. Rubalin has won the lag and will break. Jasmine will follow suit when she gets her turn at the table. Apparently nothing down on the break. Looks rather open. There's a shot on the 1. The 2 ball, 3 and 4 are all lined up at the side pocket. Rather open for Jasmine. Both players have been at the top of their game. Both undefeated. Jasmine defeated Kennedy Mayman from the USA, Samiya Konishi from Japan, and then Wang Wanlin from Chinese Taipei to get to this quarterfinal. Looks like she can see the 2 ball. Can she draw around and move the 3 or get position on it? Stopped it dead. She was straight in. What a great shot there was right there. I thought she had a little bit of angle to run into the 3. Didn't have to.
Hey, George. Eric here. Can you hear me?
Oh, Eric. It's Eric going to be with me. I can hear you now, Eric.
Yeah,
Welcome, bud.
I just had trouble connecting on the first audio, but I'm here now.
Well, I introduced you as Tim de Reuter again.
I heard you. Yeah, matches are going overtime on table 2, so Tim and Mark are going to stick over there. And I'll be with George for this match. Battle of Titans here, George.
Oh my, geez. Jabs is at the top of her game. She's just come off a big win in the WPA World 8-Ball Championship. She's also a 2010 World 10-Ball Champion. And has, gosh, about over 65 titles in her career. I believe in, was it New Zealand? New Zealand or Austria, she got her 60th title. But so far this year, she's gotten 5 more, and big ones this year.
Yeah, she's made a good resurgence in the last couple of years. She came on really strong earlier in her career, in her 20s. Just kind of went through a time where women's pool just wasn't a lot to compete in, to be frank. But Predator, a big part of bringing back the women's game, and Jasmine's done very well for the last couple of years.
She sure has, I'll tell you. And over in Europe in 2010, she was also the EPBF Player of the Year. I love the way they run those Euro Tours and the European Championships. It's just great to see that. Major tournaments for Europe almost every month, especially during the summers. Love to see something like that in the U.S. maybe some type of federations to help. We do have the BEF Federation for juniors to develop some talent. Jasmine lined up on this 8-9. Bring us home, Eric.
Yeah, I give Jasmine the small breaking edge in this match. Give Rublin small tactical edge. Really just depends how the balls lie.
Well, we just came off watching Rublin defeat Savannah Easton, and her break was not quite what Jasmine's is that I've seen. As you can see there, Rublin just broke dry, and Jasmine ran out.
Yeah, I haven't seen her play yet in this tournament. Be interesting to see if she's actually going with the cut break or if she's trying to hit it square. She's very knowledgeable on the break. I believe the best break is to cut at the side rail.
I think she's very knowledgeable in the game. She has some great YouTube videos that gives lessons and points and hints and improvements. Does a great job with the explanation and the execution. AMIT, of course, multiple champion also. But here's Jasmine, game number 2.
Yeah, the thing I like about Jasmine's channel too is it deals with, she's able to explain things at a high level and does have many high level videos, but also I think explains things well to the intermediate players. So really something for everyone over there. You can check her out on her YouTube channel. Hit it square. 9 almost goes.
Yeah, this could be a short game, only there's nothing really on the other than the 6.
Don't believe the 1 passes the 2.
No, it doesn't. Very right. Would you go for a power draw here at the 9 ball?
I was just thinking it's not wrong, especially if the 1's going to stay at that end of the table. Kind of tough to see. I think it'll play into the 2 pretty thickly, where could create distance. It's just a little tough to get that much draw to the cue ball. But I guess you could hit the 1 thicker than what the normal cut angle would look like. It's a thought.
Yeah, well, she just added about 3 ounces or 3 or 4 ounces to her cue by adding that extension. She's not coming back for it, though. She's playing safe.
This is the percentage play.
Now, if we ever play
still there,
ball, Eric, I'm going for it right here. I'm coming off the 1 ball and coming right at it. Because you can get safe behind one of those balls.
Sure, it'll be guaranteed distance. Here it comes, a little wide. Chance for a mitt now. How are the other quarterfinals shaping up, George? I haven't had a chance to look myself.
Well, we've got a new Filipino player that just defeated our reigning world 10-ball champion, Carmil Buhat from the Philippines, and she'll be facing Muyan Zhang. Of course, Rublin is here with Jasmine. Cho Che-yu and Han Yu are playing, and Soa Soa and Wei Wei are playing. Wei Chu Chin. All ladies.
Yeah, high-profile matches.
All 7 of the 8 women are the highest-rated players in this tournament.
Interesting.
The departure of Tkach is missing one, but they're all over 750. In fact, to give you an example, as Rublin runs these out, what is it, 2 more shots. He's got to make this 4-5, and then the 6-9 is very easy. But the 757, 769, I'm telling you, they're all just right up there on top.
Zhang is an impressive player. It's the first time I've seen her. Down to the quarterfinals. Plays very aggressive, but in control. I haven't seen Buhai play yet. I'd be interested to.
Could get a Fargo on her.
Good rack from AMIT. Drawing level here in the first set.
And your referee for this match is Perry Anderson from Hubbard, Ohio. He's been with the EPBF now for a couple of years. Gets to travel around the world. Good all-around guy. Rublin AMIT, of course, spoke about it in the last match. Works with the AMIT Cup that develops and helps players in the Philippines. They have tournaments for them. They focus on the younger, but they can go. They even have some seniors playing.
Yeah, results starting to show up from that program too. 5 Filipino women competitors over in this tournament.
Yeah, they cater to all ages and participants. Majority junior prospects, some senior citizens. And as you mentioned, we talked about the young little 14-year-old Raki Constantino from the Philippines. So Rublin has a lot to do with the development.
Yeah, look for big things to come from that player. And Buhai, obviously a class player, making it to the quarterfinals and still looking to get further in this tournament. Jasmine can consider going behind the 2. Just to kind of soft stun it. Could use the 7 as a blocker if she wants to just play straight high.
You know, Eric, there's that break we spoke of too. Dry, and here's Jasmine at the table with a shot on the 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in these 9-ball sets, you know, runouts are always a little more common in 9-ball, so if you can get the break going, 2-way on this shot, she's there. If you can get the break going, you can finish these sets pretty quickly. Jasmine definitely has one of the strongest offensive game as far as the women's goes. Not just in the break, but ability to create power shots and kind of bail herself out of trouble a little more than most players.
Sure does. They are on a 30-second time clock, 60 seconds after the break, and then 1 extension per rack per player.
In good line here, can stun to the right of the 8. Oh,
That looked kind of strange. There was like a. I want to see
miscue.
this replay. Is that what it
Yeah,
was?
miscue for sure. Yeah.
Watch how the cue. See how that cue reacts?
Yeah, the cue ball jumped in the air. Definitely caught a miscue there.
Big break for Rubelin to get back to the table with an open rack. Jasmine did a great job banking the 1, getting on the 2, and that hurt.
Bit of power on display there from AMIT. Ended up a little straight on the 6. Choice of the 8 to the side of the corner, likely the corner. Put a little more aggressive stroke on it.
Very simple. And she does capitalize on that mistake. A good look at the arena with the perimeter lights, the Predator arc table. That could be a very, very costly miscue.
Yeah, just got a little quick on her stroke there. Can kind of lead to miscues a little more often than if you're smooth through the acceleration. She does that sometimes. It's kind of odd because on some shots she's not afraid to take a real long backstroke. There's players that are just short all the time and kind of are more susceptible to those kind of flinching type accelerations. But with her, it just kind of seems to come out of nowhere sometimes. Something on the cue ball. Get that cue ball cleaned.
He's going to get another cue ball. And enjoying a 1-game lead. Let's see what she does with this break, Eric.
Yeah, she usually favors the cut. There it is, and the corner ball's down. 3 balls down. Maybe the 3, 4? 3 balls down. What a break. Well, I take back my statement about her being an underdog on the break. That's what
yeah, I can see that. That just turned it around completely. That's the best break we saw from her. I mean, we just commentated her last match, and see, she won 8 games and got to break 7 times.
Might have to run into the 6 here.
Yeah, she can't really hold it on that short side, can she, for the corner?
She was looking like she can, but I don't believe that. I don't believe so.
Well, that's one of the things about angles like this is we don't see them as well as they do.
Yeah, it's too
Yeah, I
much. She'll
think
have
she's
to run
going
into the
to.
9. Smart
Oh,
shot there. Look at that shot, George.
look at this shot. Hello.
Checked across twice. That was almost that shot where you play a bunch of inside and then it releases off the second rail. It did a little bit, actually. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Great shot.
I don't think
You know,
anybody would have
go
except
ahead.
Rubelin.
Yeah. Know what I'm talking about, though, George? It checks off the first rail and then it releases off the second rail. Yeah. See if we can get a replay on that one. I think it did have a bit of release spin because it wouldn't have got over there like that otherwise. Class
Well,
experience shot there from Amit.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll see that on the highlight reels. Wow. And the penalty for that miscue is 2 games and possibly counting. So instead of Jasmine having the lead, Amit gets 2 games off that miscue. Actually, takes 2 games, excuse me.
Interested to see this shot on the 5. I missed it.
It didn't really show.
You'll be able to go. No, you'll be able to go back if you're watching the match recorded on YouTube.
And now Rubelin with be breaking to take the first set. And if she has a break like this last one, where she made 3 balls, chance Jasmine doesn't come to the table this set. Oh, going after that 1 ball.
Yeah, corner ball down again. Shot on the 1. Be running into the 2 here. Just looking at ways to control the 2 properly. Ideally, if she could run the cue ball into the 7, that would play well. Maybe off the thin edge of the 2 and then onto the 7, the cue ball.
That's what I think happens there. It looks like it's going to catch the top part, so it should go into the... She might put a little bit of draw and then push the 2 ball. Like that, she was trying to push it. Or does she set up for the combo?
Yeah, it's a little off angle. Must have just felt that the cue ball wasn't running into the proper parts of the 2 or the 7 to play the breakout. Because the 2 ball will be moving up table a little here, but so will the cue ball. Decent result. Might have to run into the 3 now. Looks like she feels like it's going to hit the bottom side of the 3, which is could work, but not ideal. Let's see. Yeah.
I just noticed something, Eric. Look how flat her tip is.
I saw that
on
too.
that camera angle. It just looks real flat. A lot of players like them so much more rounded than that.
Yeah, I was looking at the thickness of it actually, but that was a good close-up of her tip. Wow, she went all in to win the set here. Undercut it. I was looking at the thickness more, but you're right. Usually players favor a more rounded tip.
Yeah. Well, this is a great opportunity for Jasmine to make her comeback.
Yeah, table wide open. 3 balls pretty near pockets.
Looks like she's coming back for the 8 in the corner. And now, just a straight back, Eric.
Yep.
And she won the first game in this set with a table run off of a dry break. Lost 3 games and now wins another.
Yeah, Rublin had a chance to play safe on this 3. It was a very aggressive try. Just felt like taking a shot at the win.
I wonder if the shot clock had something to do with it. I don't think so. I thought she had plenty of time.
Could have been.
For all you viewers out here, take a look at the scoreboard on the lower left-hand side of your screen, and the shot clock is right to the left of it. I think we started out the first couple days and I never noticed it. And finally, after the qualifier, I think I had an awakening.
Rack is real big in 9-ball because if the balls are racked properly and hit properly, the corner ball can go in the in this case, Jasmine prefers breaking from the right side of the table. The 4 ball can go directly in the corner. Has implications, so she's going to go over to the left side, so it'll be the 5.
Yes, and watch
has
out
implications for the 1 playing towards the side, too. Sorry, George, go ahead.
Okay, that's okay. I was just going to say, just took note of how much attention Perry was paying to those 2 corner balls, making sure they were all touching.
5 ball down, good rack, good break.
Oh boy. That ambitious shot on the 3 ball could cause her some problems.
Yeah, cue ball's running into the 3 going forward. A little too much angle to really come back above the 6 on the draw play. Looks like she's going to be forced to take distance here. A little tough to stop the cue ball moving behind the 8, but I think she can. We'll be over top of the 3. She is. A big shot coming now for Jasmine. She's got to try it, I think.
Oh, she plays with one of those little small extensions. Or is it just a weight? Look pretty small.
Nice hit. Aggressive positional play is 3 rails forward. You need some right spin on that shot.
This is a good shot.
Always a little tricky spinning the ball over this distance, so might just accept the distance on the 4 straight across. That was the right shot. See, again there, George just got a little quick on her stroke compared to how she normally delivers the cue. Watch this. That's in slow motion, so you can't tell, but
extension.
Extension
Rublin took an
called there.
aggressive. Yeah, Rublin took an aggressive shot in the last rack, so don't rule out the bank here, but lays off this time.
Well, I strongly
Carom?
suggest. Well, in that ball, you don't have to call it. Well, that ball has to be in the air a long way.
Yeah.
She's thinking about it.
Extension.
I think it's tough to get safe, and the small threat if she kicks at it is that if she doesn't hit it, it's an easy win for Rublin. She should hit it, but going diagonally like this when the object ball's so far from the rail, it's not guaranteed.
Oh boy.
And that's going to be the set. I mean, I understand the 6 was pretty far from the cue ball, so you have to be a strong jumper to consider it. But I think that has to play into overall consideration there, just trying to make a contact on the 3. The first set looks like it's going to go to AMIT.
And it does. 2 out of 3 sets. If it goes to a third and deciding set, there'll be a shootout if it goes hill-hill.
Miscue from Jasmine was a big turning point. Rublin compounding that fortunate error with a break and run afterwards.
And there's your stats. Speaking of the break and runs, there it is. Rublin has pocketed 4 balls after the break to Jasmine's 1. They both have a run out. The 1 foul shot just happened for Jasmine. Balls pocketed is pretty even. Of course, keep in mind missed shots are 2-1. Kick shots okay.
Yeah, the set was mainly offensive.
It was.
Yeah, a couple safes thrown in.
No. Saw a couple of good shots. A nice bank on the 1 ball at 1-1. But she still lost. She still lost the next game. Or lost that game, excuse me. And then that real pretty shot by Rublin for position on the 6, going back and forth. Well, they're on break. Good view of the venue. There's the arena in its entirety. Tables around the arenas. We have 2 of them, both offering free streams for all you viewers on Pro Billiard TV, on Samsung TV, on YouTube, and in other markets around the world. Carmil Buhat is 1-0 over Muyan Zhang.
Interesting.
Fu Chao Fang is tied at 3 games with Wei Tu-Xing, with Wei. And Cho Che-Yu and Han Yu have yet to start. I don't think the match on table 2 is over yet. It's running over.
Yeah, those players have had many battles over the year. Yu and Cho, 2 of the top women's Asian players for the last 15 years.
Yeah. Yuhan is the number 3 highest Fargo in the world, and Cho is the number 5. So you can't live on the difference of 7 points in Fargo.
Seming Chen still number 1, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, she'll probably be with us for the women's world 10 ball in Indonesia, and the women's world 9 ball in Florida. Wasn't able to make it out this week.
Later on in the match, I'll read off the top 10.
Jasmine with the opening break, second set. Big power, corner ball, and 1 ball down. Too thin on the 2. Jasmine looking safe here, I think. Safes aren't easy. Could play an aggressive cross bank. The cue ball would kind of open up towards the bottom right and possibly have distance.
I kind of like that, but it looks like she's going to play safe between 5-7 with the cue ball.
Yeah, similar
And go for the
shot,
ball.
2-way bank. Yeah.
Good shot. Boy, I'll tell you, the action is tough in these quarterfinal matches we're into.
No doubt.
Uh-oh.
Try from AMIT. Favorite the overcut side of the angle. Got safe. If she goes thin off the right side, she can play the cue ball behind the 6-9. Tough shot. It's got to be hit pretty thinly.
It's going to leak. Just barely.
Big stroke shot coming here from AMIT. She's capable of executing these shots. I think it'll be a draw. Oh, forward. Worried about the cue ball running into the 8 here. Okay, got close to it. Going to be a high percentage safe on the next shot. Did well to get that much energy out of the follow. Draw was tough.
Yeah, I was noticing that. I noticed that. I was going to say that's, she did very well to get where she got.
Extension.
This is the first game of the second set. AMIT has already won the first set. This could be a two-way shot here, Eric.
Yeah,
she could bank
come
at
underneath
this
the 5.
and hold the cue ball. Sure. No,
Take a shot at the
stay
5 and
behind the 9. And stay for position for the
Sure.
5 in case it goes in. Because it's lined up nice.
Ooh, just missed it.
And there's, yeah.
Jasmine passed up a long jump in the first set. See if she decides to go for this one. This one's tougher because you can only get to the top part of the cue ball.
Extension.
Gonna kick at it. Ideally getting the 4 near where her chalk is. Tough shot.
She might get safe here. No, I don't think so.
I have a feeling there's a window between those two balls. Smart play by AMIT. Opening up the 6 to the bottom right. Would like an angle where she's drawing straight back, just a little past where the cue ball is now. I think it's going to the right a little. She can pound over underneath the 7 if that's the case. Looks okay on the straight back. Yeah, good shot. Small angle going to the right, be able to get the cue ball off the rail. Cheat the long rail part of the pocket. AMIT looking good as usual.
Both players world 10-ball champions. AMIT also a world 9-ball champion, and Jasmine a newly crowned world 8-ball champion. You know, Eric, as I look at this information here, this tournament is full of world 10-ball champions and runner-ups. Let's see, we got Kelly Fisher, Jasmine Ocean, Rubelin AMIT. All champions, Cho Che-Yu. Jessica Centeno was in here. Christina Tkach was your reigning champion. And she won that championship in Puerto Rico. Soa Soa is a semifinalist. Wei Wei, a semifinalist. A runner-up. Han Yu, same way.
Yeah, tough field.
Yeah. Fu Chao Feng, also a semifinalist.
Going to be down to 4 after this round. Women's semifinals will be, I believe, around 6 p.m. local time tomorrow.
Let me see if I can help you out there, Eric. It will be 8 p.m. tomorrow night,
Okay.
and the final will be Friday night at 8 p.m.
Racked in separate as it usually does. But the 6 is down, and she's got a shot on the 1. Don't believe it passes the 7. She can take an aggressive bank if she likes. She might have a pocket there.
Looks like she
Taking a
does.
second look now. Yeah, she does. Cue ball's running into the 3 or the 9. Get favor trying
I
to get
did this
into
with
the.
them. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I wouldn't mind running into the 9 ball here. The cue ball sends it to the side pocket. Just make sure I make the ball. She's got to bank it. I guess maybe it did not go by, or she just didn't want to try it.
I think she
that
was
tight?
too worried about getting stuck. Yeah, stuck on the not good enough position on the 2. Smart shot there. She tried to avoid the 3 altogether. Ended up clipping it and is stuck on the 9 now. There is a bank on the 2. Not much on the 3, but she can play it 2 ways using the 3-9.
It's
Watch the
coming
speed
back.
here. Yeah. Looks like she's left Jasmine part of it.
Yeah, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, where the humidity is pretty high, and it does have an effect on this table, especially on bank shots and the speed.
Yeah, typically when the cloth's a little wetter, when you're straight on a ball, you really have to put a good stroke on it or hit it with more speed. And at that point, the cueing becomes very important. If you err right or left on any high-speed cueing, it's going to deflect the ball too much.
So do you feel like the conditions might favor Rubelin since the humidity in the Philippines is probably along the same lines? And I'm trying to think about
100%.
Klagenfurt. Well, think about Klagenfurt. They have that big lake there, the Wörthersee or whatever I think it is. So look at this. Lockup.
Yep. Just going to have the left long rail, but not much future and kick safe off this one. Yeah, it's a good point, George, and something we haven't brought up too much. But players that, playing under humid conditions is a skill set all of its own. And the Philippines has those type of conditions a lot. Almost made it.
Yeah, well, here's a big break for Jasmine. I mean,
Looks like
excuse
3
me.
is available in the
Big
right
break for
middle.
Rubelin.
Yeah. soft draw. Finesse play. Underdrew it a bit. Just got there. Might have to go. She's okay. She can soft draw again. Playing the cue ball to the left.
Side pocket. Oh.
Not there. Yeah, we've brought it up many times this week. The side pockets are playing tighter on these new arc tables.
Yeah, as you can see here, it catches that whole point. It's not close to the pocket.
Yeah, that one was missed.
Yeah. The other ones we saw would just catch that point.
Extension.
It looks like it was going to go in, and it just comes right out. Can she hit this thin enough to avoid? No, she can't. To avoid the 7. She'll have to draw away from it.
I think she was trying to play with more draw and cross it over to the right side of the table. Underhit here and tough pocketing now. If the 5 passes the 7, she can kind of just float it in and keep the cue ball on the left side.
That was a little bit of a two-way.
Not much here. AMIT can consider playing off the left side of the 4 and getting the cue ball back down below the 5-9 area. Just going to kick at it. This is creative. Great shot. I'm always scared to play that shot, George. I don't know why. Whenever I can see the full ball, and you know, as a general statement, this would be true. But whenever I can see the full ball, I always want to hit the ball first. But it's a valuable shot.
You know, way back when in the, 70s, where we 9-ball used to be played as a 2-foul.
Right?
You'd get ball in hand on the second foul, so you could push out. A lot of times you'd push out to that shot and play that and try to get it to the center of the opposite rail and stick the cue ball.
Yeah, the more you hit it, the more you're going to hit it successfully.
Oh, close.
Starting chance for AMIT. Pardon me, Ocean. Needs this one. Distance pocketing. It's there.
Nicely
Shot.
done. Jasmine has to win this set in order to force the third set. Does she have angle for this? It looks like she does.
Yes, cheat the pocket a little if she needs to.
Yeah.
Jasmine looking to get back to level. And also breaking in rack number 3. He's hitting the rack well. Referee's racking the balls well. Chance of either player putting together multiple games.
And she takes that game, and they are level, as you mentioned. Well, Fu is now a set over Wei. And Buhat is 1 set and 1 game, but Muyan has 3 games in the second set. It's 3-1 in the second set, so they'll probably be tied up. Possibly be tied up, I should say.
Yeah, Muyan reminded me of Gaeyeon Kim a little bit. Not afraid to take aggressive chances. Just had a killer look on her face. I'll look for her if she will continue competing, but particularly on the Pro Billiard Series. I look for her to be a breakout star and near the end of this year and going forward.
Well, will we see her in Bali, Indonesia for the 10-ball World Championship in a couple of weeks? That's the 7th through the 13th of October. Also the men's 8-ball championship and a men's World Doubles Championship.
Yeah, the World Doubles is going to be fun. It's a country-specific tournament. Have to play with a teammate from your own country. Went for the square break this time. Nothing down. I'm surprised because she had good results with the cut break. Three-ball combo's a little misaligned. It is possible to get the 7 going into the 5. One ball's kind of on the angle that it needs to be on to contact the 7. She might consider it here.
Yeah, this is one of those shots you want more time with.
I don't mind going for it. I mean, I understand if she doesn't, it's a 3-ball combo, but it's the 1's kind of lined up to where you need to contact the 7. No guarantee to be on the 1, of course.
Extension.
Good shot.
Got it. And fairly well on the 1 ball.
It's going to be okay. Cue ball's running the short rail. Back out 1 rail for the 3 in the bottom left. Have a
Looking good
slight
here.
angle going to the right. Yeah, it's just getting down on the angle, seeing if she can move the cue ball to the right at all. was so straight that she had to fall through all the way to the long rail. Smart play. What an angle she had. She would have hit a lot of speed coming over and knows how tight these side pockets are playing, so just kept the speed down. Looking good now. Straight enough that she'll be able to move the cue ball back over to the right side of the table. Kind of tough to get straight on the 8. Not that she has to. Around the middle of the table should play okay here.
Yeah, that plays nicely. Some left spin, catch that rail good.
Yeah, just got to be careful you don't contact the rail first here. Completely changes the shot.
Yeah, you go right into the corner.
Exactly.
This could go into the side if it's hard enough. It was.
AMIT taking back the lead in the second set.
Or are we over here now? Refresh my browser.
Stefan Casper in the crowd taking a look at the women's match.
Some interested spectators. Muyan, or Buhat, has tied Muyan 3-3 in the second set. She's already won the first. So that young lady from the Philippines is for real.
Mick going with the square break too. Surprised they both changed their breakup because they were both breaking well.
Push out.
I guess you just go ahead and
It is
kick at
over.
the-
She could. Pretty low, little lower percentage. It's always possible that you're trying to hit the cut and you just end up missing the target and you hit it square by accident. It's kind of odd that both of them did the same thing. This is a good push here. The mid will be looking to play the cue ball behind the 5. Ideally, if she can cut the 1 towards the 6 and be guaranteed to leave the 1 in a safe spot. Very thin to achieve that.
Well, she's got the same kick here. She's got a soft piece of it to try to get behind the 4-8.
Yeah, I don't mind the 5 too, but in that area for sure. Slightly thick. I think AMIT can miss the 6 going to the right. That'll play the cue ball behind the 2. Might clip the right edge of the 6, so could be looking for other possibilities. Yeah, I'm going to try something off the left side. The kick and stick
There's that
again,
kick and
George.
stick.
They always fool me with that one. It's a good shot, though. You know, you have to practice it, and you have to be confident that you can execute it.
Sure.
But it's underrated. Nice shot there from Jasmine. Doesn't want to hit the 6.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah,
Almost.
it's a good bump off the 6. Let's see if the 2 passes the 7. Just taking a close look. Looks like it doesn't. Maybe, George.
By the 7, though, she's playing safe behind the 9 and using the other 2 balls. Double. Well, she can't kick it at it from the long rail on the left there, I don't think.
Yeah, it would require a lot of spin. If she can, she might, because that's the best way to have a chance to kick it right in the pocket.
What about a
Doesn't have
Z
enough
shot
of
here?
those. Yeah, just going to go over to the right
She's
long
got-
rail.
Okay. Yeah, she's got the 1 railer, but... And Jasmine got what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, 4's in a
Four
tough
assist.
spot.
Yeah.
If she gets underneath the 3, she could create progress towards getting underneath the 4. Not ideal for getting underneath the 4, so I think she's going to be resigned to playing the combo. Really want to focus on your cue ball control here. Any kind of combo, you want to be on a good attack angle. This is pretty close to where she wanted to be. Cue ball's a little further, but decent line towards it.
Extension.
That point of the corner pocket plays big here. She's got to cut the 7 just a little.
Yeah, you can get your mind occupied with how the 4 is going to end up, but I think the combo's tough enough. You really just got to focus on the combo. 4 can play into good areas regardless. Good shot, but they didn't get the 4. Still at the table.
Nice.
Just want to hit the 8, but it's worked out. Can see that Amit's not afraid to play these short rail first kicking sticks.
Yeah, I was going to say, here comes your shot again, Eric.
Might have
By
the
the
left
way,
edge here.
yeah.
If she does, she might consider lining the cue ball up with the 8.
And by the way, Carmel Buhat from the Philippines has defeated Nguyen Zhang 2 straight sets. Came back from a 3-1
So as far-
deficit in the second set.
Well, that's great, and hope the best for Zhang in the future. But as far as I know, that's the first female Filipino player besides Centeno or Amit to make a semifinal. I couldn't even name another time it's happened. So maybe a sign of things to come. Miss from Jasmine. Getting a little urgent now. Has to avoid the 8-9 coming back. She likes hitting these balls with power. There's an option up the left side, but she likes this kind of wrap play with a little more power.
Extension.
She's stretching, so she might choose to get a little more simple with the cue ball. I think the reason she's going around 3 rails is because the cue ball is playing a little too far to the right, or pardon me, the left if she goes straight high. That's a good track too. Nice shot.
Well, 3 balls to get a 3-1 lead. One thing about a Filipino being in the finals is it won't happen. Buhat will have to play Amit if Amit wins this in the semifinal. I hope that wasn't a spoiler for anyone, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Amit's played very well throughout the tournament. Not many mistakes from Jasmine. But Amit finding her way ahead here.
You know, one of the things that just came to mind, Eric, is we saw this in her match against Savannah Easton. Whenever Amit would miss a ball, or even on her kicks, she rarely gave up a shot. Do you recall that?
Yeah.
She would always
Yeah,
keep...
Go ahead.
And now it's happening here in this set, too.
Yeah, Easton was definitely stuck in a lot of... Yeah, stuck in a lot of tough spots in the last one.
Well, there was one break where Bing Kai broke and made 3 balls and got herself a run out. Third game, her third win, fourth game of the first set. Can she do it again and close out Jasmine? Or does Jasmine win 3 games in a row to force the shootout?
Yeah, I really believe she'll go back to the cut break here. Break and run threat on the table. Jasmine will be looking to make something happen if she gets another chance. Square again. Yeah, it's just
And
not
dry
producing the
again.
same results as the cut break. Yeah, I don't like it. Doesn't look like the 2 passes the 7.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. 4 balls in trouble. It could take a big risk and run into the 4 and hope you get on a comboing angle onto the 2-7. Pretty low percentage. Looks like she's thinking about running the cue ball towards the 6 or the 4. That was the problem. Gonna have a jump combo now. Ooh, got behind the 9.
Cover.
Could be a real first here for AMIT. Not enough of the short rails. Gonna have to go 2 rails here. Positional play okay. Just missed it. So Jasmine's going to get her chance. 4 balls a little tied up on the right long rail still. Doesn't really have a pocket. Just thinking about how she can develop something positive towards it. Underspun this. She was trying to go 3 rails around and shoot the 3 in the same pocket. And go up behind the 6 now, I think. Yeah, that's where AMIT wants to get. It's going to take a bunch of right spin. A lot of finesse here. I don't think you can really do it with draw. There's too much distance, so just a lot of right spin. A lot of feel in this shot. Kind of went halfway in between. Bit of stun, bunch of right. Got below it. Tough chance inside.
Any future on this 4 ball? That's a sharp angle for this side pocket.
Definitely is, but it's a shot at the win. I think she might take it. No. Good shot. Just shows how tight the sides were there, even with a look at a possible match win. On definitely a sharp type angle. Just passed on it.
Extension.
Two rails here for Jasmine, going all in, trying to kick the ball in the corner.
Sure, the good thing is here, if she pockets this ball, she'll have natural position. If the speed's good.
Try, but it just lengthened out too much. And AMIT has the match in her hands now.
This could be it for Jasmine. She may have to settle for the $1,641.
To set up an all Filipina women's semifinal.
Yep.
They'll be watching over in the Philippines, George. Remind them of the time. 8 o'clock local time tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the final will be at 8 o'clock local time on Friday.
All right, put it in your calendars.
Extension.
I haven't seen Buhat play yet, so I can't really make a comment about how that one will go. But it's going to take a good match to beat AMIT in this tournament.
Well, I have a feeling she just made a statement about the way she plays by beating Mu Yan from
Sure.
China.
That's right.
And coming back from 3-1 in the second set.
Yeah, pressure's not getting to her.
And this 9-ball to close things out here for Jasmine Ocean and Rubelin to move into a semifinal to face her country lady, probably someone that she spars with regularly or knows well, Carmil Buhat. Good sportsmanship there.